training is all about Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer Pro 4.0 Day 1 time frame tutorial. This is our latest version for Forex Pips Plus. So this is our Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer 4.0 upgraded version. What you will learn on this topic. So first, we will teach you on the basics of functions on parts of the AA. Second, settings, value, and impact on the trade. So what is the impact on the trade if you put up the settings? So number 3, basic capital calculations and level on its lot size. So how you calculate your versus your capital and what is the lot size that you have to put in. All right. So by the end of this training, you should be able to set up properly on your profitable settings after this training video. So what we have here is our manual. So when you download our AA, it's a free version, and I will show you here the full version how it looks like. So you have your table of contents, and you have your advisory, and yeah, this is a Martingale base, but you can change it to not even Martingale. So the parts of the AA, this is your parts of your robot. So this is the daily time frame. You should use the daily time frame. And before you download and you install it to your EA, in the separate video before you download this robot or this EA, we are teaching you on how to install this robot. So you have your crypted key. You should key in first the crypted key, right? The key that we are providing you during your download. All right. So this is the parts all over, and I just go through this later. We will go through one by one. So this is to show you that our manual will show you on how to how the calculation works and how you're going to set up. So all this inside our manuals. All right. So it will explain to you on about the lot multipliers and as well as your distance multiplier. So how you set up your distance. Let's say the next distance is what it is, and can I do some multiplier on what is the next distance if the trade against me. All right. So you have your maximum position as well. All right. So that is the calculation that we have. So you have also our trading tips and how much is your capital and explanation. If let's say you use standard is how much, and you use your cents capital is more better, or cents account. All right. So let's started its size, the multiplier. So we explained to you well here and inside our manuals. All right. So we have also our trading and profitable. What is the profitable settings, and we also explain to you what is the best currency pair. So we are suggesting that use the major pairs, or what is the major pairs and minor pairs. So major pairs is like Euro, US dollar, USDP. So this is a mainly major pairs that playing in the market. So people is looking at this all mostly. Then if you talk about minor pairs, or they call it exotic pairs, so like Australian GPY, like that. So most of them is not traded or not highest played in the market, but we still can use. So the time frame for this AA or robot, so you should use time frame daily. All right. The reason why daily is because we are using here with our indicator. So we have few types of indicators that wherever the indicators show us that the market has to open, so the robot will open for that based on market and based on the indicator that this shows. All right. So few indicators we have total of, later I will show you on that on the indicators. So we have trading advice. So you should treat Forex as a business and not one-time millionaire mindset or get rich quick scheme mindset. If you believe Forex is a get rich scheme or attitude of one-time millionaire, it will lead you to losing you more quickly. Your money will be very clear fast. Okay, so treat forex as a business. Make sure you have a proper calculation on your trading risk. So basically is don't treat forex as a get rich scheme. You know why the problem in the forex? A lot of people losing money. So 95% of people losing money in the forex trading, and 5% only will succeed. The reason why it is because people of thinking that forex is a get rich scheme. So I will put in $100, tomorrow will be $500. No such thing here. So we are not talking about this type of mentality here. So make sure that if you are aiming just like a business, you put up a business like let's say 10,000 US dollar capital. Do you think that business in 2 months become 100,000? It's likely impossible. If I don't know what type of business is that, but in forex people is thinking the case that is happens like that, right? So that's wrong mentality here. So they're putting like $100, and after that the expecting that tomorrow is 100% already. So I hope you're not like that, and trade wisely and treat as a business, like how many percent that I can able to get if I have this capital. So using our robot we will give you the calculation, and the robot also will control you once you are on losing side, something like that. All right, so no worries, I will be teaching you on that. All right, so here what we have here is a MT4 platform. So make sure you're on demo platform or demo account. So what we have on the previous training, before you get to this copy, they will give you an installation, how to install a video copy as well. So a video training, how to install it. So you will notice that all the indicators has been already installed, right? So make sure you have it. Make sure you follow the installation process, because the robot or EA will not open simply. It will be based on the indicators, or the remember that the indicators that we are adding it over here. All right, so make sure the copy that you have, you should add in the indicators. All right, the download that you done. All right, so the expert is here. All right, so you can see that over here. This is the expert, our robot here. So basically if you are on daily, let's say you're on trial or you are on max. Okay, so this is the trial copy. Yes, it's a trial copy. So the trial copy, you should add in your encrypted key. So we are sending that to you, 30 days trial. So all this here, and then if you are installing with the time frame or the full lifetime copy, so it will show like this. So Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer day 1 lifetime copy, so it doesn't have any the trial like this. So it will ask you for trial. So let's say if you see this on the trial version, so AES stop, please key in the encrypted key. So make sure you key in the encrypted key that we're providing to you during your download. All right, if you are already bought the copy, so this is the normal one, right? So here the trial copy will not open the trade unless you add in the encrypted key. And for already brought the copy, so you say you already brought a copy, a lifetime copy here, so it will open the trade based on Euro Japan yen at the daily time frame if you open up. So if you add in more, like maybe you want to add also like USD Canada or yeah, maybe USD Canada, so you just add in another copy, and then another currency pair. So it will just add it there, and then it will start to open up the trade based on the signals that we providing to you, the indicators, on using your daily time frame. So don't forget, you should be on the daily time frame. All right, so here is it. I will explain to you on how this settings works. All right, so you go to properties, expert advisor, then this is your how you settings, how you set up. So this is our robot, turbo robot profit maximizer. You should use a daily D1 lifetime time frame day one lifetime copy. So our website here, and you should check this and this, and some of it, this it has 3. Make sure you click the check button. All right, so this is the inputs. So on dependency, no need to bother this. This is where we connect our signals and our news. All right, so first is we'll explain to you on the trade mode. So first, this portion I will get this video until this level. All right, and later on another portion here and another portion for the anti-martingale, and then we have this is mainly on the display only. So next is you have also your enable filter or news filter. All right, so we have light news, whether you want to enable or even enable also in a light news, medium news, or hard news, or I don't want to use at all during hard news. I don't want that robot will open for me during hard news, so let it put it through. All right, so that's the portion. All right, so on the trade mode so you have your selection. So what is the trade mode? Trade mode means either you want only buy here or you want only sell. All right, so or you want both, so you can choose buy and sell. All right, so I think this is basic for you guys. If you are already in the market, already learning forex, I think you know what is buy and sell in the forex. All right, so next is buy mode. So buy mode means either this is the portion here, either you are martingale or anti-martingale or both. So the reason why you have a buy mode, let's say if let's say on buy mode, or let's say you are trading here, here is a buy. All right, so you are on the buy trade. So buy trade, if let's say that buy trade, if let's say you lose, all right, so either you put both. If I will lose, I will do martingale or anti-martingale. So either way you can do. Okay, so what it means by that? Okay, so let's say this is your trade, your opening trade. All right, this is your opening trade. Either you are on buy or you are sell. So the moment that this particular trade, this is your point here. If let's say the market, let's say this is sell trade. All right, so you're expecting the sell trade, it will be drop, suppose, but the market is opposite side. All right, so the market is in opposite side, so you have two option here, either you buy and sell, you buy your martingale or anti-martingale. So if let's say this is go up, so it will martingale, so means it will double up your lot size. If your lot size is 0.01, so it will be, let's say your multiply, maybe I will explain to you later on multiplier. If your multiplier is times 2, so you can choose either 1.5 or times 2. If you, let's say you are on times 2, then it will be the next position here will be something like a 0.02. So that is how is it the multiplier looks like. All right, I mean the martingale. So if let's say if the position goes down, and then it will cover also with anti-martingale. Anti-martingale means even your position, this is losing here, this portion, but this portion is winning position, so it will double up as well if you want it. All right, so that's how is it. So it will go as well here with 0.02 with winning position, all right, on the winning position 0.02 lot size. So it will double up your lot size during winning position. If here losing, you will double up your lot size. If you use times 2, here also the same. So it will be more earnings here and here, just to cover up back your losses. That is, they call it martingale. If anti-martingale is profiting, all right. So next is the sell mode. So you have a buy mode and you have also a sell mode. So it's the same thing, it's just opposite side, all right. So next is your close on total profit. So this is likely like I want to close all over if I will have a profit of 100 US dollar based on my calculation here. Okay, later we explain to you. So this is just to tell you that if you, and it's another portion of TP, but it is overall TP, that whenever all the series of trades. So what it means by series of trades is, and it's like if you are already on a martingale, you have a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, something like that. So that is the call it series of martingale trades, all right. So if that series of martingale trade it all over $100 overall, so it will just close the. So next is close on total losses. So the default settings, I will put it here, is 0. So up to you, you can put it, let's say maybe negative 100 as well. Okay, something like that. So for me, I don't want, some people is very pain on losing, or this is, they call it overall SL, so stop loss. So I will just close the stop loss if you put it this. So I'll leave it as a 0, all right. So next is a trailing profit. So this robot, it has a trailing profit. So if you want, you can leave it as true or false. So if, let's say, you are putting as true, so that two settings over here will be applied. If, let's say, you are putting as a false, so these settings will not be applied, all right. So let's say you put it true. So your trailing profit here, let's say, it depends on you. You want it $1 or $10. So how to calculate this, I will show you. So this one, now the trading profit over here will be based on how much is your lot size here. So how to calculate? Let's say I will open a calculator. Let's say you are putting in with $10. I want $10. Wherever the total profit will capture $10, the trades will all close once I earn that, all right. So something like this. So what I mean is it will lock the profit. So they call it profit trailing or trailing profit. So it will lock the profit of $10. So how is it? How to calculate that? So you want $10. So means here your lot started, let's say 0.01, and 0.01, and then you want $10, means you have to know first how much the tick value of your broker. Let's say your broker, some broker will giving like 0.01, every tick or every pips is equivalent to 0.01 as well. Remember the pips value. So every move of the market is a 0.01 as well. Some brokers, they have 1 pips is 10 cents. All right. So they put it 10 cents each. So means if your broker has a every 1 pip is multiplied by 0.10, so multiply by 1, let's say by 1, so your every pips will be 10 cents. All right. Let's say you are aiming of $10 here, means if, let's say, 10 cents every tick of your brokerage, the broker that you have, let's say 10, let's say you want maybe 10 pips. So how much is how much I can get over here on the trailing profit if I put 10. So means your 10 cent, okay, 10 divide by 0.10. So you need 100 pips before you get this. Over 100 pips before you close it. So it's very far away. So if let's say you're starting with 0.01 lot size, 0.01 lot here, like this one. So don't put 10. It's very far away. It's more not likely to close. Maybe you can put it like $1. Okay, $1, and then here 0.3. Oh, so you close here. So go back here. Let's see if you put it $1. So just now we calculate that your broker, every 1 pip is a 10 cents. All right. So you multiply that with the cents here is $1. So divide by 0.10. So you have 10 pips. So every 10 pips will close $1. All right. So have you get it? So that's how you calculate it. But if let's say your 0.01 lot over here, your broker offers 0.01 lot is equivalent to 0.01 also. It's not 10 cents. Some brokers is 10 cents. Some brokers is every pips is whatever your lot size that you put in. So that is the lot size that you have. Okay. So let's say your 0.1 and then 0.01 multiply by how much is your pips. So that is let's say here it's a $1 divided by 10 cents. Okay, sorry, $1 divided by 10.1. So that's 10 pips. All right. So if let's say you want more faster or you want easy to close, so you can put it like maybe here 0.1. Yeah, also can. So 0.1, then this one is more lower, 0.02 or 0.03. So this portion here, okay, we go back to 1 or 10. So this portion here is the moment that the market will close. You reverse back based on our manual over here. It will show you. I'll show you on how to explain on the total profit and close profit. So explain to you here. So the total profit close is when the market reverse back and let's say you will be having here. Okay, I will explain to you better. So we will put in here, let's say your trailing profit is $1. Okay, so this is already $1 and your trade is already earned $1. Let's say already $1. Then your profit close, the moment that the market reach this $1 over here, so the market will lock it. Okay, so will lock. So once it will lock, means you're locking your profit. Okay, so the moment let's say it drop back, the market reverse back, and let's say you putting here with and the market reverse back at let's say down to 0.3. Means what it means, it will not 0.3 down, not so deep. It's just like $1 and it dropped to let's say 0.03. Means $1. So $1 minus 0.03. All right. So it means that it goes to 0.7. All right. So the moment that the market drop your total profit down to 0.7, because your total profit trailing profit close is 0.3 and your trailing settings is 0.1. So the moment that it dropped to 0.7 means your profit is 0.7, then the market will your total trading on that particular series of trades will be all closed. So means you are profiting of $0.7. All right, so 70 cents. So that's it. So it's just the same. If let's say you're starting with $10 your profit, then maybe you put it here like $3. So you're earning with $7. All right, so that's the same. All right. So next will be your anti-martingale. So you have also your anti-martingale. So the moment that it reverse back is the same settings. Let's say on your anti-martingale means in your profit portion. So your profit portion, the moment that you get profit on the first of your trading, first entry, then you get profit, then it will goes as well as an anti-martingale portion. So the value will be using this value over here, and you just set it true or false. All right, so it will goes to trailing profit as well. Just the same with the trailing profit over here. All right, so the slippage here number we use the default of 5. So what is means by slippage? So it means that let's say mainly the slippage will be used during news time. All right, so because the news time it is a high volatility, so what it means by that is during a news time, so the broker most likely slip your suppose it will trade on that particular level. Let's say here this is the price. Suppose your robot will open up the position from this, but when during the news time it will slip up over here. Let's say this is your buy trade, and then your buy trade, then the broker will just slip it more higher. All right, so more higher means that you are losing at that portion. So depends on you how much is your slippage value. So that is how is it the broker will more likely to put up the price or lower the price, something like that, based on the price, the current price, like this one here, the current price that you want your robot supposed to open on that price. Okay, so this is your something like allowance that suppose I will use the slip to slip on how much value only. Okay, this is mainly on pips. And next is our here this portion. This is all over anti-martingale. This level here. This area is mainly on in martingale portion. So this is your settings whereby the moment you lost your trade, it will double up or your multiplier, something like that. All right, and how much the pips that you are taking take profit, and your distance position. So I'll explain to you one by one on this. All right, first is the magic number. So the magic number will determine your number of currency pairs. So like this one here, you have a few currency pairs. So and it mainly used in the accounts also. So let's say your magic number, say you put 1 on the euro US dollar, then because you don't want that it will mix up to other currencies, the other EAs that you are using as well on the other currencies. So just put it every currency like 1, then another currency pair 2, or up to you. You can put 0.1, 0.2, or just 0.1, then another one is 0.02. So just this is up to you. So you can put it as 1. Okay, every currency pair 1, 2, 1, 2, right? All right. So go back to first is lot started. So let's say your lot started is let's say 0.01. Okay, so we can draw up over here. So I have a whiteboard over here, so I can explain to you better. So let's say you are go through with this one. So lot started. So how the lot started works. Okay. Okay. So here. So let's say your lot started. You go with this one. All right. So here. Sorry. Okay. So that's the line here. Okay. So let's say here is a 0.01. This is your 0.01 lot. Okay. And this is a buy trade. Either way, either you are on Euro US dollar, you are GDP USD, or any currency pair, as long as you're on daily time frame over here, right? So this is your suppose in buy sell trade. Let's say sell trade. Okay. So you're expecting that the sell trade, suppose it will drop. All right. So this is what we explained just now. So suppose it will drop, then you earn. All right. So but here your sell trade is losing. So this is your starting lot size. So the moment that your starting lot size, will start with 0.01. Let's say your TP here is let's say so your 0.01, your starting lot size over here, right? Okay, so we'll draw for you. Okay, this is this portion here. Okay, we will explain on this portion. Okay, now let's say suppose you'll be earning, let's say your starting lot size is 0.1, and then maybe your TP is we will change it to 10 pips. Okay, 20 pips, it's up to you. So let's say the sell trade go drop maybe 10 pips, so you will earn $10. Okay, if let's say that is not $10, 10 pips, so multiply by 0.1 is how you have a 0.1 US dollar. So that is if let's say in opposite side, so this is the multiplier comes in here. So let's say if the opposite side, and the moment that it will reverse back, the market has reversed back, so not on your position and not on your direction that you are suppose I will get sell trade, I will suppose earn, but I will lose. Okay, so once I lost, what is my second plan B? This is, they call it plan B position. All right, so the moment that I lost, plan B, I need to multiply. If let's say your settings here is multiplier 1.5, so this 1.5 multiply by 0.01, you multiply it with 1.5. all right, so that is the next position will be the next lot size position here. Your lot size, it will be 0.015, means 0.015 lot size, because you multiply 1.5. if let's say you multiply, this is the multiplier, let's say by 2, so you multiply by 2 means this is 0.02, right? Okay, so I think this is more you guys are familiar with this one. So but here we use 1.5 is more it's not risky because it's just 1.5. okay, so this is the next multiplier. And what is the distance position? So the distance to open next position is here. So let's say means it goes up. If here go down, if 10 pips, then you get your 10 pips. all right, but if it is goes up, if it's opposite side, so the next position I open on this particular lot size 0.5 0.1015 will be 30 pips. What it means by that, this one is 30 pips wide, so means 30 pips and only open 30 pips, I only open with next position with 1.015. so all right, I hope you get this. That is when you are using 1.015 or 1.5%, 1.5 multiplier, or if times 2 will be 0.02. okay, so what if I'm still losing? Okay, what if I'm still losing? If I'm still losing, it will be more farther the distance. Sorry. It will be more far the distance. Okay, the reason why is because you have the distance multiplier. So how to use this distance multiplier? So the distance multiplier will be multiplied by your 30 multiplied by 1.3. Alright, so that is your next distance. So it's be more farther, is more safety, you know. That is what I'm going to have this AA, is because it's more safety. So what it means by that, so means that 30 multiplied by 1.3, 30 multiplied by 1.3. So next distance position here will be this one. Distance, we're talking about distance, will be 39 pips. Okay, because you know why? It's because you're using 1.3. Okay, so that's 1.3 multiplied by 30 pips the distance, 39 pips the next position. What is the next position? So that it means that next position of 0.15 multiplied by 1.5 is next position, lot position will be 0.022 pips lot size. Okay, 1.022. so that is, it will continue on how many levels. All right, so it's just the same. So the moment that you are still losing, right, you're still losing on this particular portion here. So here you still losing, it will goes continue here. The distance will be multiplied by 1.3. You keep multiplied by 1.3 means 39 multiplied by 1.3. So that's the next okay, position. All right, the next distance you open up. All right, and then what if the multiplier will also the same multiply by 1.5 as what you have set. So this depends on how much your settings. All right, so the point here is, what if the market will reverse back? Okay. What if the market will reverse back? Let's say after open up the third lot size here, and then the market will reverse back something like this. So it will reverse back, so it will cater your TP. So it will cater your TP 10 pips. I will close all. All right, so all it means series of trades. So 1 2 3, so I will close all this trade. Okay. So that's how it works. So the reason why I putting here as a 0, so the take profits 0, so because I don't want to use take profits, I want to use trailing profits using dollar value. All right, so because I want that the moment I reach this value, it's not on pips, I'm using trailing profit, means I reach this value, the dollar value, and then I will close all these trades. So let's say the market reverse back, okay, and it earns with total of this here will be $1 according to here. So I will lock the profit all over this settings, I mean all this trade. And then the moment that the market, let's say, is coming back a bit, and then is equivalent to $1 minus 0.3 is as 0.7. So if equivalent to 0.7 all, so I will close all this trade. So alright, so that is the concept here. So the reason why maybe you are your take profit, your default value maybe 0, or actually you can change this any value, right? It's up to you, but as long as your calculation. So your take profits maybe put 0, then you want to use the trailing profit over here. Alright, so I hope you understand better. Okay, so next will be the maximum position layer per side. So every side it looks like this. So let's say just now you already explained to you how it works here. So now let's say this side same sell trade, any currency pair, euro, US dollar, GDP, or so it's still same sell trade. Okay, so let's say you are losing, you're losing, instead the market is going down, but it is going up, so it can keep going up, so it looks like this. It keep going up like that, maybe about 100 pips further, or 200 pips. So 200 pips means you have to calculate how many levels, because your distance here, position, so 30, 60, something like that. So what it means by distance, your per side, your multiplier here. So let's say you start with 10 pips, so total layers means this is a layers, 1 2 3, first 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so that is a 10 layers. So the moment that reach to 10 layers, all your series of trade, then the EA will start, or the robot will stop trading. All right, this is to secure you. So what are the lot size over here? So this is the position layer. Let's say your total of 10, right? So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so all over here is at 10 levels. All right, so until 10 levels. So how to calculate this? Your total position, so, and how many pips overall. All right, so let's say we talk about multiplier on your lot size, lot started, and your overall. So the first position will be here 1, so you multiply it with started lot size is 0.01, you multiply it with 1.5 here, so that's 0.015. that is your next lot size will be here, this is the value. Then you multiply it again, so this is your next value lot size. You multiply it again, this is your next value lot size, this is your next value lot size, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. So maximum you put it, you see you put it here is 10, so you will putting here is until 10. So that's the basic there, and how is the calculation works. All right, for the maximum position per side. So one side means you're losing on sell side, and the other side, if you say you also have a buy side, since you're using both either way, right? So it's the same thing on the other side. So it's the same concept. It's the same concept. You can you're using both are the same. So if you see, once the moment the market reverse back, and then it will touch your TP, then all this will close all. Okay, all will close. Okay, or either you use your trailing profit of the moment that this is earning with what is your settings on the trailing profit over here, then it's all will close as well. So it's the same thing. All right, so we are talking about only losing position, whereby this area. Okay, so this area here, so losing position means this is your plan B. The moment that the market the robot or the AA will open using indicator, our signal indicator, which is proven and more highly accurate, and then the moment that it lose, this is your position here. All right, so that is mainly on multiplier. Okay, so your distance multiplier open position means here 30, so next is 30, sorry. So if we say this is 30 here, so multiply by multiplied with 1.3, so next is 39. The distance will between these two, right? Okay, so next is 39 multiplied by 1.3. If that is 1.3, you have a 50, right? 0.7, so we'll put it like 50 only. All right, so next layer 1.3 again. If this is depends on what is your settings, right? So if your settings is 20 here and this is 1.2, so you just calculate. But here our example is 30 and 1.3. So if let's say this the market is still going up the same, so the distance will be 50. You multiply it with 1.3. The next distance is 65 pips. Okay, remember this is pips and this is lot size here. This is your every lot size. If the market will still goes up the same thing, so 65 multiplied by 1.5 goes to 97. Okay, so 97. So if you see goes up more 97, so you just the robot will multiply with again with what is your settings. This goes to 126 pips. So what it means by that is more safe, even though your if you keep losing and your lot size is getting bigger, but it's just you're just using 1.5 here. So 1.5, so it's not so risky. Is compared to 2.0. You can use 2.0 as well. Times 2 means this one here, a multiplier over here, will be changed to 2.0, but is more risky. It's up to you, this one. So as long as you have big capital, you can use it. If you are less capital, you can let's say you started with 1,000 US dollar, you can, if you want more bigger result, so you can put more currency pairs, multiple your currency pairs, and this is the calculation works. Okay, I hope you understand. So from this portion, and we will move on to the next. All right, so now we will move on to anti-martingale. Okay, so for anti-martingale, we will use the same concept. So you have your starting lot size. It's just like this. It's the same like what we have done. Okay, so this is your starting lot size. Let's say 0.01. This is up to you. You can change it to how much is the lot size. Let's say your and your profit here, maybe you can put it multiplier 1.5, or and distance is 30, and your SL value. The reason why we put it over here 0 is because we are using this portion over here, right? So remember that we are using trailing profit. So up to you. You can either use this trailing profit or you can use the value is it. Okay. So next, let's say you're on 0.1. So what is the concept of this? Okay, I will erase first and I will do it again. Okay. Sorry. So let's say you started with 0.01. Okay, so this is mainly here, the concept for this one is mainly on earning portion. All right, so earning portion means the moment you earn, then it will multiply it for you. All right, so this is the call it profit maximizer. So means the moment you profit, then you adding more profit again. So that is how is it. Okay, okay, based on the market also, right? So let's say you are 0.01, and then your multiplier, let's say you are on buy trade. Okay, let's say we are now on buy trade, buy. Okay, either euro, US dollar, depends on what currency you are using. Okay, you are on buy trade. So let's say you're starting here. This is your starting point, 0.01. So the moment that it is going up, means you are on earning. So right, so the market is up. Okay, so if let's say your distance position, the moment it up and then goes, let's say 30 pips here. So next is 30 pips. Okay, so this is 30 over here. So 30 pips, and you have your SL value over here. So SL value means it will be 30. If you put it here with SL value, maybe 10 pips. So maybe 30, then you have 10 pips over here. Okay, so something like that. So the moment that the market reverse back, you already earned, then it will close. Okay, so this trade will close. If the market didn't reverse back, it keep earning. Okay, so the moment it keep earning, another 30 pips I will open up again, with new lot size. So this one 0.01, this is 0.022 here, 30 pips, 0.022. Okay, and then the next trade will be another 30 pips here, the distance. This is 30 pips distance as well. And then you open up the next lot size is 0.033. So this is not losing, all positive one, so all plus earnings. So and then you will be using SL value, means the moment it reverse back, I will use 10 pips, if that is the 10 pips that you have here. Why we need to put SL value? Because the reason why, if the market goes up and then you don't have a SL value, means the market, when the moment reverse back, and then it will back to no earnings, right? Because if it will coming back, then it will back to negative, then you're losing all this position. So you need to close and you need to put the SL value over here. And the good thing here, one more thing, is you can use the trailing profit, the set anti-martingale. So the reason why, if let's say you put here, this is the value on your stop loss anti-martingale, trailing position will be dollar value. So the moment that you earn dollar value, then it will go to profit martingale. So it keep lock for you. If this is the total value of $1 already, then it will lock and will lock and it keep locking until it close based on the profit close. So you have two choices as well. So that is the concept. I think it's the same thing with what we have in the martingale, but for martingale is when your trade is losing, it will go up to you with the multiplier and your starting lot size, the lot size that you have used. This the same goes to anti-martingale, but using your position level, something like that. All right, so that is the concept on profiting position is on anti-martingale, this area. Okay, so I hope you guys understand and you get the concept of this robot or EA. Okay, so we have another concept or another control for you. So this is the safety of your here, the safety of your robot. Okay, so I will explain to you on the margin level management. So margin level management is very good function for this robot, is because it will control the robot when I'm losing, or my margin level of my account is lower than 2000%, then I will close the trade. I will not close the trade. I will not opening any trades, and I will wait for the market to reverse back. Okay, so let's say you are on 2000%, so that is your value over here. Okay, percentage, this is percentage on your account and versus your open trades. All right, so you can change this value, you can change the settings. Let's say now you are opening few layers. Okay, layers. So up to how many layers is up to you. So you have position here, layers, so it's up to you. This is for mainly on losing, because your profit definitely is a profit, is already close and you already gained that. So we are talking about the losing trades, whereby it every loss there is a level management, your margin, how much is your margin that left over on your account. So that's it. So if let's say 2000%, the total open trades that you have here, all layers and versus your lot size. So overall, the moment it reach, normally it will start with, the moment you start the market, normally it will be sometimes 100,000% or 1,000,000%, something like that. Okay, so 1M, okay, 100,000, so 1,000,000% normally. You can see that in your margin level. Okay, so and you keep going up and opening up with new layer versus a multiplier, and then more position layer has been opened. It's just like this here. So then it go down. So the moment that your market your account is below 2000% lower than this, all this trade will be hang up. It's not going to close. It's not going to close. It will hang up on the market and waiting for the reverse. So if this one will go into the market will back to reverse and already earn and hit your TP telling profit, or you use the TP here, so this one will all close and then all the trading will be back to normal, right? So this is the good thing here is because the margin level management is will control you. It will not open the trade more than this. If let's say your account is lower than this, and then it will stop the trade. It will not close the trade. It will stop opening new trade. All right. So sometimes you will start with bigger lot size. Let's say let's say you're starting with 10,000 or 1,000 US dollar. Then 1,000 US dollar. Then you start with one lot. It's very high. It's very high. One lot is very high, and then it will eat up very easy on your margin level. Okay. So one lot, maybe you cannot reach another until 3 layer level. So means if you are not getting 3 level, so the robot will stop the trade. It stop opening new trade. It's because your margin is not enough, so it will stop for you. Then you will wait for the market to reverse back. Okay. So once the market will reverse back, means it can open new trade. So it will auto everything. Everything will be auto. So everything will be automated. Then the market, the moment that he see again that this 2000 is more than 2000, so it will open and start a new lot size. So that's for margin level management. I hope you get it. Thanks. So next will be this portion here is will be very fast. So this area will be mainly on, it's not on the trade, but it's just an information level. All right. So this area will be, I will show up to you. It's just like on your here. You go to this one. So it's just like this here. So it will give you the details. Okay. Then your balance, or this is just information for you. Okay. All right. So next will be what is the concept here? Is this enable filters? Okay. So news filters. So the reason why we have these functions here, it is because we are using indicators, and the indicators will sometimes will be badly if you have a big news. All right. So let's say the upcoming news have, and then it will come up like this one here. So it will control you. So our AI will sometimes will control your based on the news. So what is this portion here? Okay. So if you want to enable or the filtering of your news, so means yes, I'm enabling that. Or if let's say you put it false, I don't want. So means if you don't want, then either news or whatever the news is there, I don't care about it. So I just want the AA to follow what it is. So something like that. So that is, you put it false. But if you want true, means you want to cover on my news portion. So indent news after 3 minutes. Okay. So means if there is a news like light news, you enable this to true. Okay. So if this you enable to true, means before 30 after 30 minutes, that will be only the AA will function. All right. Okay. Before 30 minutes, only the AA will function if you enable this. Okay. But since light news and medium news, it's up to you. You can change it to true or false. Means true, I will enable that. Even light news, I will enable that my AA or my robot don't open the trade. Okay, first trade is on a first trade. It's not on the after the martingale. Okay, after the plan B, what it means. So all right, so that is, if let's say you put it through, then it will follow what it is. Okay, so if just for me, I will leave it. The default settings will be light news will be at false. Again, medium news will be at false as well. I just don't care about medium news or light news. So, but on hard news like FOMC, rate, that is a very big news, as you can see on the Forex factory. So if you go and see on the Forex factory here.com, so the news before 30 minutes, it will the AA will not open for you, the first trade, and then after 30 minutes only it will open for you. So you can notice this AA or robot will just execute. Sometimes it will active on the known news. Okay, the moment that there is a hard news or is a red alert based on by the news centers. So like Forex Factory is our we take it as a base, is a red color, so it will comes it will not open for you. Okay, so this is we call it true here. So true, so means I don't want to open the trade when there is a hard news, and I want only light news or medium news. It's up to you. And I want this value here, you can change it to 30 or 1 hour, is up to you, or 20 minutes. So this is in minutes. So this is up to you how you control it. All right, so that's all about. If you have some queries, you can email me, or you can send the comments at admin@forexpipsplus.com. So we will actively send it to you as our support. So no worries, we will give you more info on what you have still confused. All right, so just give us a note there, email at admin@forexpipsplus.com. So before that, I will show you on how is the control. Okay, so before this video, we will show you on what is the difference between trial and full copy. So trial, it will ask you to put the cryptid key. It's because you have 3 months that provide to you. You can take the rental as well. The rental copy, the moment that you are purchasing under rental copy, we will send to you the rental copy for maybe 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. Okay, so if you want to purchase straight away, you can take the full copy. So we don't have that cryptid key here. You don't need to put cryptid key. You just insert this, or you just install it from our your navigator tab. Just dump in directly here or here. Yeah, you can just plug it and it will run for you automatically based on the signals or the indicators that we have here. So we have few indicators, if you can see that over here. And our indicators tab, you have a lot of indicators we're adding in. Actually not all this, but it's mainly on this one, Bollinger Band, we have parabolic pivots, and you have RSI, which has presets. This is a presets that we our robot will base on the opening on what is the trade. So don't forget to use daily instead of H4 or others. If you put in this our time frame, it will be more active. Okay, you use 4 is more active. You can use daily. It's a better accuracy is because it's using daily. Okay, so we have a better explanation here is you use trailing profit is more better, and I just now I shared to you on how to use it using trailing profit using dollar value. Okay, so let's say if you want in daily hours here, and you want to capture only by $10 or $1. So if you want to capture like $1 here, and then every pip is equivalent to maybe 10 cents. So just 10 pips, you hit your $1 here. So every day you get maybe $10, $10. That is every currency pairs that you have. But if you want more better, so my strategy here is, if your amount is lesser than 1K, please don't use multiple pairs. 1K could be just equivalent to you can try with 2 to 3 pairs first with a 0.01 lot value here. Sorry. So you can start with 0.01 and 2 to 3 pairs only. And if you're using cents account, you can put more currency pairs. All right. So it's up to you. You have your calculation on the other training videos. We have calculations on how to calculate your the moment that you lose, or your plan B on your Martingale. So that is the portion that you can use. The reason why you are able to use few currency pairs is because if you are depending only on one currency pairs, like Euro US dollar or GBP, only one pairs, sometimes this pairs is not active on that particular days, so you are not making monies. But if you use multiple pairs, then it's good be better, because some pairs are active, some pairs not active, some pairs are sleeping, and some others are moving. All right, so depends on there's a news or no news, right? So that is how is it. So make sure that your capital is more than 1K, 1,000. If you say lesser than 1,000, or you put it 5K, is more better. 5,000 US dollar, or in euro, or in US dollar, or in pound sterling, so in pounds. So it's up to you. So, and the good thing there is, like, if let's say you don't have amount of money that much, you want to try the robot in live accounts, and then you can use demo, very easy, right? Okay, but you want to use live account actually, so you can use trading with cents account. All right, so we have numbers of brokerage were offering the cents account, right? So you try the cents account or mini lot size, mini lot accounts. So it's up to you, because if you're using cents account, your $1,000 will be your $100. Let's say your $100 will equivalent to 10,000 US dollars in cents account. Means you are lower your risk, but of course your earnings is not so fast, not so high, but you are just using cents account. Yes, you are because your amount is less. So depends on your calculation. You have to calculate it before decided on your lot started over here. So make sure you have this. Okay, so I think that's it. So you can give us a message. So if you have queries, please let us know by sending an email or Skype. So email at admin@forexpipsplus.com, and then, or you can message us at Skype dongrags13. So give us a note, and thanks for watching, and I hope you learn, and then I hope you understand better now on how is the settings works on this robot, Turbo Robot Profit Maximizer 4.0. Make sure you use your day 1 time frame. So this is the latest version. All right, So thank you, thanks a lot, and good day and happy trading, and I hope for your success. All right, success in this forex world. Thank you, thanks a lot.